Hey YouTube, I don't exactly know what the heck just happened out here, but should have shut my window on my camper over there. Anyways, just obviously must have started raining for no reason, I didn't even notice, but got the Kawasaki over here. I'm done screwing with it, it's no longer my issue. I'm gonna just get rid of it. I'll sell it for 250 bucks. The motor, I'll buy it 2 days later, okay? So the motor blows up after I bought it, okay, let me explain this again. I bought it, and then 2 days later the motor blew up. After I rebuilt the top end of the motor with aftermarket high-performance head and bored-out piston and block and stuff like that, it loses spark. After I go through the motor and all the wiring and fix that, couple days later, well, I fixed the bad gas leak on it, and that day I'm riding it and it tops out at around 80. I was going down a highway with the thing and going as fast as the thing would go. I pulled the clutch and it got down to about to 60, and I downshifted with the clutch in from 5th gear to 4th gear, and the back tire just completely locked up. And going about 60, when it locks up, generally you're going to lose control of this bike. And so it gets about out of control. I never tipped it over or nothing. I kind of, when it would swerve one way, I kind of slide with it, and I put my feet out to kind of stop it from going, tipping over and stuff. And eventually, after it came to a stop, after sliding for probably, heck, I don't know, it slid for a long ways. I pulled it off the road, and at first I thought the motor seized up or something. Well, no, the motor didn't seize up. I don't know what happened, but after shaking it back and forth, I got it to go back into 5th gear instead of 4th. And 5th was the only gear that worked, and it wouldn't go into any of the other gears once you downshift or pull the shifter up. Well, it was in 5th gear already. Maybe it was in 4th, I don't know, but it wouldn't. It just lock up. Tire locks up on it. And then after I got it back home, it was only a mile away, really. Drove it back home, and the clutch on the thing, it feels normal, but the clutch on it got hot, and when the clutch gets hot, it feels like nothing's there at all. And then it got hotter, and then a bunch of smoke started, a bunch of smoke came out of the clutch and stuff down here. It's not like I can take this piece off to get at anything, because the retard that had it before me decided to weld the shifter on, and it's welded on there pretty deep, so it's not coming off. And so I'm guessing one of the gears is all stripped out in it. It's totally screwed. The clutch on is completely out. I let the clutch out while it was hot to try and drive a little further, and it moved a little bit, made a funny sound, and revved up, and then that was the end of the clutch. So, yep, it's screwed. If it wasn't so wet, I'd start it. I'm not gonna bother. Oh, screw it. I'll have to get my can of carb cleaner to start it, though. It's just sitting over here on this generator. Well, welder generator. We got a Arctic Cat snowmobile in yesterday for not much. It doesn't run. Well, the ski's all messed up on one side. It doesn't steer at all on the one side. The ski's all rubbed down and there's nothing left. And the pull starter, you pull it, you can pull the rope, but nothing happens. It doesn't engage on the pull. The recoil doesn't engage to spin it over. So that's pretty much shot. Maybe I'll get it going someday and drive it in the wintertime instead of buying another snowmobile. I got rid of the Arctic Cat I had. Sold it. This can's all full of oil for some reason. One long shot. I'm gonna set my camera down. Let me get this thing off my roof. Is that limb a little dirty? headshot.